What's up, everybody? We're back again.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, we were off Friday, but we're ready to rock today. It's Monday. The weekend is over. It's time to get going. It's episode 178 of the Dadbod Golf Pod. Proud members of the Believe Podcast Network, the #1 podcast network for professionals. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Bet Online, where you could have won $1 billion if you bet on Rich Strike. If you took your $100 deposit,
Lucky Strike.
got your 50. No, it's not Lucky Strike.
I know it's not.
I tell you what, I wish I was ripping a Lucky Strike right now.
Yes, if you would have put $100 deposit, you would have got a 50% bonus with coupon code Believe, and you would have put it in there. You won like 10 grand if you would have bet on the old Rich Strike. Ben is
Hey,
drinking.
babe, can I do things inside?
It's a Pinehurst Cup.
I don't know what's happening right now, but we
It's
are
a Pinehurst Cup.
ready to go. Make sure check out Bet Online. It's where the game starts. Men, tonight, this weekend was the last ride at the Auburn University Club. The last ride. We shut her down. When you're listening to this, it's been shut down today. It's going to be four to 5 months. Open up. It's going to be glorious afterwards. But we had the member tournament, and I got a little bit of a gripe. About club golf that we need to discuss.
First off, before you move into the gripe,
Okay.
I'm taking it since we're potting, you didn't win.
We did not. We lost our flight by one shot, missed the shootout by one shot.
Which
Okay.
is one place better than you got in the flight, the last member. So
Yeah, I don't maybe
you were third place.
Third,
the
I think
last
you're
time.
right. Yeah.
So now
we
you're
played
second.
absolutely lights out today. We birdied the last 3 holes down the stretch in alternate shot, like legitimate gross birdies.
Oh, you felt good. You felt good about this then going up there.
I was making everything I was looking at, rolling it good. JJ's playing amazing, my partner.
You look great, by the way.
Thanks,
You look
man.
fantastic.
Thanks.
You look like you've been rode hard and put up wet.
I'm a little
Your
disheveled.
hair is a little off, but the shirt is fly, man. You're doing well with the shirt.
It's my
During
Turtle
the
Point shirt.
shootout, Kyle had his hat on like as high as it could go.
Yeah.
Like way
Yeah.
up there. I can't even make it go that high.
Nate's
Yeah.
also going for the Justin Thomas look down there at the bottom. That's awesome.
Minus the never mind.
You ready for my
Don't even start this time.
Yeah, here's my gripe. You ready for this?
Gripe away there, big guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to if you get a bunch of strokes, you got to play from the same tee boxes. I
Oh,
don't care.
absolutely.
I don't care if you're 100 years old. If you're getting a pile of strokes, we all need to be playing from the same place. We got bamboozled by some good dude's a good golfer. He's a good golfer, but he gets a bunch of pile of strokes and he gets to play from way up.
How
and
old do you have to be able to move up to those tees?
Not very old.
65?
60, 65, something
They
like
should
that.
make it
Okay.
65. I think it's 60. I think they should
But-
make it 65 because at one tournament I played in, it was 50, and I was like, no,
Let's hear it,
What?
Nate.
no.
Okay. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for just a second there, bud. First of all, I'll ask you legitimately, like on most holes were you and him relatively even in going into the approach shots?
On drives.
We didn't play with him,
That's
but I've played with him before.
and in that scenario,
I would say that he is always a tad ahead.
do you think you guys hit similar clubs in most holes?
No.
Let me ask you
Because
this.
if he's got 100 and you got 120, you think you guys are hitting the same club into that hole?
If he's got 100, no, probably not.
Let me ask you this.
He's probably hitting less. He's probably hitting more club.
Are
than me.
you
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Are you and JJ teeing off from the orange?
We were playing from the whites this time, and he was playing from the greens. Still, though, they got like 3 more shots. They got
Yeah,
3
Are
more
the
shots.
are the greens 2 tee boxes up or 1?
Yeah, all the way. It's 2
Way
tee
up.
boxes up. Yeah.
Oh
Way
no,
up.
they
You got
should only
white,
get 1 tee
gold,
box up.
green. Yeah.
Like I completely get. I'm with Kyle on this one. I completely get letting them go a tee box up because they're 65, but that's it. A tee box, not 2. Can't have 2.
I tell you what, but I know it hurts right now, and I know it's a lot of recency, but
It's fresh wounds.
I mean, if most holes, if he's hitting 7 irons and you're hitting 8 or 9 irons, then you still have an advantage. I mean, I know it's further, but like 150 to him is different than 150.
Yeah, but
to
I
you.
don't agree
I
with
get
that
it.
because he's hitting 7 irons and stuff like that all the time from that distance. Like that's his
Yeah.
normal game.
And but so But we're gonna make the old guy move back and play out of his normal game to gain the same amount of strokes.
Does he play the greens?
Is Kyle gonna move back too?
Does he play the greens
You know what I'm
regularly?
gonna say? Hey, we need a senior division. If we're gonna do this, if you're gonna do this thing,
there you go.
We need to have a senior division.
Let the old farts pat the old farts on the
Duke
back.
it out. Duke it out.
Old fart division.
I got sour
that.
grapes right now. I got
I'm
sour
for
grapes right now because I got
I'm completely okay. I think 2 tee boxes is too much.
Because it's like in club championship. In club championship, everybody you play is playing from the same tee box.
Yeah.
If you want to play championship flight, tip it out. Good.
I get it. It just hurts, man. It hurts. We played absolutely incredible. We just blew them out of the water. Net, we killed them. I'm sorry, gross, we killed them. Gross, we killed them. But we got beat by strokes from a tee box.
You got beat by a guy with a knee brace, and that's tough for anybody to swallow.
And he's like 80.
Yeah, and he drives a school bus. I mean, there's just a lot of things that you.
I understand. Nate's playing devil's advocate. I'm kind of on Kyle's side here because when you get 2 tee boxes up and you get a ton of strokes, I don't know the formula to fix that besides making a senior division.
And then there was a pillow fight.
That's the formula.
And there was a pillow fight shootout is what it was. A pillow fight.
Really?
They ended up just like chipping off for the entire
off.
Like a chip,
nobody wanted to win it.
Like you could have putted it. Like 8 yards off the green,
not even that diabolical.
Like maybe you put it, maybe you use a hybrid just for kicks and giggles. Like not even a flop shot over the bunker.
The chip before that, the chip off they had before that was the chip off before that, like to eliminate a few players, was way more diabolical. Like you kind of had to hit a flop shot to get it to stand. But whatever. It was a great tournament. It always is. Just man, one shot. There was a time we were right in front of the green. Chip, you get up and down, you make birdie, and we get up, miss a putt. Just that right there, that one little time right there, that gets you in the shootout probably.
Yeah.
But whatever, it was fun. It's the last ride, so our course is shut down. So we're homeless. Nate and I are homeless for 5 months. So if anybody out there wants us to come play with you,
I've seen both of your homes, and I'm telling you, you don't look homeless.
Actually, you haven't seen my home.
Ben can come. Ben will come too. But we are clubless for like 5 months. We got a few reciprocals, but we're ready. Hey, we're ready to hit the road. So anybody out there who wants us to come play your club, we'll come play with you, and we'll have a blast.
And Ben will come too, and we will make minor fools of ourselves, mostly out on the course. In the clubhouse, we will be respectable. We will hobnob with your fellow members.
Yeah,
we'll flirt with the cart girl an appropriate amount.
So Nate,
not over the line.
You didn't get to hear this story because I skipped Would You Rather Wednesday because we had a little personal issue we were dealing with. So I told Kyle I went and I played. I may have put it on the group text. Went and played SOG earlier this week.
Yep.
I had a dad bod golf pod moment where got out of the cart on 10. And as soon as I got out of the cart, he must be a YouTube subscriber because I didn't really say anything. So it's not like you do my voice. And he goes, "Hey, are you one of the dad bod guys?"
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yes.
Man, you've been a radio guy. You've been a radio guy in town for like 100 years, and now people recognize you.
Now they know you
for
the podcast that you do with Daddy 1 and Daddy 2.
It's amazing what YouTube does. And I was like, yes, I am. And then Nate, I absolutely obliterated a drive down the left side with a baby cut.
Did you say that's bombed?
No, because we were in front of strangers. I would have turned around and looked at Kyle and I'm like, I nutted that.
Dude, I just absolutely piped it.
Yeah.
Kyle loves it because Kyle can just 3-wood further and hit my driver.
He's
and every
so
time
funny.
I kill
every
my
time
driver,
you do
like,
it, every time you do it, it's
effing
hilarious.
smoked.
Oh, that is just absolutely laying the pipe.
Laying.
Get you some bub.
Everybody
just
get
smacked
back
the
in the
300
cart.
button there, bud.
Get back in the cart. That one's 250 on a road.
Get in the truck. Get in the truck.
252 this time around, boys.
All right, so we're done talking about goofy golf that we play.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some real golf. And I'm gonna gloat a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of credit. If y'all don't want, if you think I'm still wrong, whatever, we can fight about it. But this Phil Mickelson thing is seemingly going further and further off the rails. And I hate to say that I kind of called it. I said, is this the end for Phil? Is his legacy tarnished? Blah, 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 blah. He is withdrawn.
Blah, blah,
He
blah,
will
blah
not
is right.
defend. He will not defend his PGA championship. I'm not 100% sure he's ever going to play on the PGA Tour again.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Okay.
what is happening?
Let me tell you a couple things, Scott.
Okay.
First of all,
Nate, you go first. You go first, and then I get my chance.
You're not getting full credit for this because here's what I think is happening. The comments that he made about, I don't want to say it. The comments, that's not the issue. The floodgates are about to open, and we're about to find out that for the last 30 years, we've been duped, and that Phil Mickelson is possibly one of the top 5 most colossal pieces of shit that's ever walked planet Earth.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So while you were kind of right in a way,
The old curtain
we were
is
wrong
peeled back.
about it in the wrong way.
Yeah, it makes total sense. I was right, but I was right about it in the wrong
I don't
way.
think
Okay.
Phil's getting in trouble because of the comments. I think Phil's getting in trouble for 1,000 things that he's been doing that all of a sudden everybody's like, oh yeah, by the way, 30 million in gambling debt, cheats on his wife, investigated by the SEC, 1,000 other things. Bro.
Okay. My turn, Kyle.
Yes, go.
I apologize. You're right.
Whoa. All right.
I think
Write that one down.
he has ruined his legacy. And I think that the PGA Tour has an opportunity to not be a bag of dicks and let him back on the tour at some point because he is good for golf. I don't care what he's doing in his personal life. To hell with that. I don't care. Do you know how many athletes that we followed that do that kind of stuff off the field, off the court, off the course, whatever it may be? I am there to watch him play golf. I think he's good for golf. However, Kyle is right. The fact that he has dropped out without being injured lets me know that the PGA Tour hasn't had a suspension, but they've looked at him and said, Bub, you're done.
Well,
Hey,
and then the
we're
PGA
done
Championship
with
said, hey, we invited him, and he
Yeah.
dropped out. The
And the
PGA
PGA
Championship, PGA of
PGA,
America.
they hate the PGA of America. Hate the PGA Tour. Like
Mhm.
they don't like each other. These two entities do not like each other. So if they could have stuck it to the PGA Tour,
I
pretty
think
big.
something. I
He's
think something
good
big is
for
coming.
he's good for golf.
Dude,
He
I do
drives
too,
ticket
man.
sales,
I'm
and
telling you something.
think
I
it
think
sucks
Phil's going
that
to
the-
prison soon.
You think so?
I'll say it right now. Like I would not be shocked within the next year if we see Phil in an orange jumpsuit.
Listen,
Or,
you talked
like,
about his
there
30
is-
million. You talked about his 30 million in debt, Nate. He may be hiding out from somebody.
He's not hiding very well. Hey, what if this is happening? What if this is happening? So the PGA Tour says, what bigger statement can we make? What bigger statement can we make from optics than sticking it to Phil Mickelson? But they don't catch a lot of backlash because the pros, none of the players really like Phil Mickelson.
Okay,
Do we
I'm with
know
you.
whether or
I'm
not
with
the PGA Tour has any control of who plays in the PGA Championship or not? The PGA
Nah,
of
probably
America
not.
runs it. The PGA
Yeah,
Tour
you.
has
No,
no control.
no, but that's one of those brother-in-law deals where they're just not gonna, even though they act like
Same
they
thing
hate
with the
one
Masters,
another.
though.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Here's my take on that, Kyle. It's similar to what you said. My take is the PGA Tour flex their muscle here, even though y'all say they're not tied in, because the Masters is the one that said we're not inviting him. So the PGA
Yeah.
Tour didn't get that glory of being like we didn't get to say that. Actually, Augusta said that. So now I think that because as you said, Nate, the PGA of America has said, no, we want him. I mean, he's
Defending
defending
champion.
he's defending champion. Like we want him here. And I think the PGA Tour was like, nope, we didn't get a say as far as the Masters was concerned because Augusta contacted us and said, we're taking the glory to tell him he's uninvited. So I think PGA loves
I think this
themselves,
is
man.
much bigger than a pissing match between Phil Mickelson and the PGA.
There's something sinister.
Something's
brewing.
about to drop.
Well,
I'm
the
with
thing is now,
Phil may be assassinated
that-
by a foreign government.
listen, Nate, how much now?
A black
now that
hand may be involved.
we keep
Oh,
asking
wow.
if he's going to play, like if he's going to play on the set. Well, he is now because the PGA Tour's not going to let him back out. He's going to the Saudi Tour.
We'll find out
I
pretty
don't
quick
know if he
because
wants to go to the
he's
Saudi
not-
tour.
he's
They
not
may have
playing-
told him if you come to the Saudi tour, you're going to end up like the people
Look,
we talked about.
the regions was a
Oh,
major
wow.
this week. He could have
Big
played
high
in the
building.
regions. He could have played in the regions in Birmingham this weekend and didn't. Like he's not playing anything. Champions Tour, PGA
he is
Tour.
kind of. It does seem kind of
Neighbors.
like he's
Could've
in
played
hiding.
Greystone
Yeah.
Country Club. The premier country club in Birmingham. If you don't
Hey.
count like 2 or 3 other country clubs.
Hey, that's the first major of the year for them. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
So
Pretty big
It-
deal.
that's the
I
thing.
know.
And he didn't play in that. And he said he was going to play in the Champions Tour major events, and he didn't.
Yeah. I mean,
So
what's going on, Phil? What do y'all think is going on? Hey, listeners out there, what is going on for real with Phil Mickelson? Because
Probably on Bet Online, racking up another 10 million in gambling debt. Now, I bet you he didn't bet on Lucky Rich sometimes strike.
the first match is less than a month away. So
he was pretty damn lucky though, wasn't he, Nate?
Yeah. Let me tell you.
you
I
got
wish I was ripping a dirt right now.
June 9th through 11th in London. That's the first event. So that's that's 3 weeks away. So,
Yep.
I think Scotland Yard has been alerted and they're going to be watching out.
Oh yeah. Can you those dudes with those crazy tall hats and like billy clubs coming out?
Yes. We're going to be looking at, there's going to be a
And
constable
the
involved.
Billy Gloves.
Mr. Phil.
The constable of
Constable.
Wrong accent.
Mr. Constable.
Yeah, I can't do it. I pretty much can only go Australian. That's pretty much it. Put another shrimp on the barbie.
And you can only say the one phrase.
Yeah.
I got Scotland Yard and get popped up by Phil Mickelson. Looks like you got a couple of
That's
babies on
enough.
your
That's
body.
enough.
Hi, Phil.
Stop.
Hi.
Stop. God. Stop.
You're a bugger. We'll throw you in the clinker,
Two
Phil.
guys in Aristocats.
We'll throw you in
Oh,
the clinker,
man.
Phil, you bugger.
You,
right.
Now you sound like the guys
wanker.
in 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a wanker.
Goodness gracious alive.
All right. So Phil's never going to play again. All right. We've all decided that's not going to happen.
First
No,
off,
but
y'all have said
seriously, but
Scotland.
seriously,
Y'all have said
hey.
Scotland Yard.
That's
Y'all tried
not
to
in
British
our, which is
accent.
not in London.
And
We're like
y'all
there's
coming
a
up with
body of
Australia.
water.
Y'all
in
have,
between.
y'all have hit all kinds of different countries and continents all in one.
Hey, is Europe like a country? Who is the
know what's
president of
funny?
Europe?
You know,
You're asking Kyle. Kyle,
This reminds me-
Have we talked about this with
Y'all-
geography and Kyle?
what's the movie? Is it Role Models? Is it Role Models where Paul Rudd goes into the Starbucks or whatever, and
Yes.
she's like, "It's a venti." No, it's large. And then he's
Yes.
like, "You're stupid in 3 languages."
He said,
stu-
congratulations, you're
you're
stupid in 3 languages.
Yeah, that's us right now. We're stupid in 3 languages.
Quick note, just let me just say this real fast, and I'll send you guys the video and we'll post it. I did a geography thing on campus where I went when I was in college and asked people questions to intentionally trip them up, like in what country is the Panama Canal in? And it's pure gold. Like there's some great answers. One of the questions was, who is the president of Africa? And let me tell you, there's some kids on campus that a little scary. They got college degrees now. You know what I'm saying?
That's great. That's great. All right, so Phil's out, but we know who's in.
Yes.
Big Cat, 100% in. There's videos galore doing his duty to win the PIP. And he's not even doing it. He's not even having to do it. People are taking pictures of him. People are
Yeah.
taking videos of him. There's a video of him climbing a hill that I'm like just cringing, making sure he doesn't like injure himself.
You talk about cringe. Have you seen the Rich Lerner video of the par 3 that he hits off the tee?
No, I haven't, but I'm looking for it right now.
So he hits off. Rich Lerner shares a video of him hitting a tee ball at Southern Hills on a par 3. When he bends down to pick up the tee, then he stops and he starts stretching out his left leg. And immediately I'm like, no,
Oh, no.
what are we doing? So
I don't see it.
I don't, they just showed it at the end of the last tournament. They were
He
like,
tweeted
Well,
it.
and Rich Lerner has been fired.
I
Rich
don't know if
Lerner tweeted
he, I
it?
don't know if he tweeted or he sent it
Hey.
to Golf Channel, and Golf Channel is the one that aired it live.
Hey, you know who follows us on Twitter?
Who?
Rich Lerner.
Yes, he does.
I don't know if y'all knew that. He's a
Rich
big
Lerner.
he's a big Dad Bod Golf Pod fan.
We're gonna
And I
tag
tell you
him
what,
in this episode.
He's got a great salt and pepper too.
Oh,
I mean,
top notch.
Rich Lerner's got a good little tussle up top. I'm
Hey,
gonna go ahead and tell you
and it's
that right now.
healthy. A healthy salt and
Yeah,
pepper.
always been lean, mean fight machine behind the booth there.
Not a half-ass salt and pepper balding. He has got a
Yeah,
full.
I bet
healthy,
you Rich Lerner has got some good-looking kids. You know,
Oh,
I
good
bet
looking in
his
a
offspring are-
polo, bub. When he's standing
are
out there in that
purebred.
polo doing his stand up, he's looking good.
Yeah.
watching Tiger tee it. Oh wait, this may be it. No, all what a weak video. It just showed him literally bend over and put a tee in the ground. I mean, it's amazing.
Oh no, this
It's
showed
amazing.
a shot. This showed a shot that they did.
Wearing FootJoys again, which is really weird. He's wearing FootJoys. That's twice now.
I wonder how with his lifetime, because I guess he's got the apparel, but I wonder if that's a issue with Nike or if he's had to renegotiate his contract.
I don't know. Oh, I see it now. I just saw the video. He hits in a par 3. He walks up to get where like his tee shot up, but he doesn't pick it up. He just kind of kicks his leg to stretch it out. He just got to stretch it out a little bit.
And that's not the leg that's hurt.
Okay.
That's the opposite leg. That's the knee that he's had reconstructive surgery on.
Oh boy, new storyline.
Wait, Tiger's had a reconstructive storyline. Knee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sober.
How pumped are we that he's in the field though?
How can you not be pumped? How can you? I mean, people are taking videos of his freaking jet landing at the Tulsa airport. I mean, like everybody's pumped. Everybody's pumped.
And
hey, this is a ball strikers.
Tulsa.
This is a ball strikers course. It's going to be somebody that hits a lot of fairways and hits a lot of greens, and he hits a lot of fairways now that he doesn't hit it very far.
Let me ask you something real quick.
Which is funny because you say he doesn't hit it very far when he's averaging 285.
I'm saying he's not 320 anymore.
Oh, I know, but still, like we've said before, if you can hit it straight 290, you can get around a golf course at the pros.
Oh yeah.
Is there golf courses out there to be like, listen, this is just not really a ball strikers golf course?
Thank you, Nate. I was thinking the same thing.
I like every single Sunday night before tournament, like, listen, if you can,
I don't think Augusta,
you can get up and down, you're really gonna play well at this golf.
I don't think Augusta.
No way, dude.
I don't think Augusta's a ball.
No, I'll give you that. You're right about Augusta. That's a shot shapers golf course.
Patrick Reed won the Masters.
Is there a difference? He can't hit a fairway. Shot shaping and ball striking.
Yes,
because ball striking is an actual stat. Fairway.
Is Matsuyama a ball striker?
Probably.
Yes.
I mean, let's look at his
and
stats.
Guess who's got a green jacket?
You gotta look at his stats. Patrick
Scheffler,
Reed, not a ball striker. What about? No, not really. He's a ball
striker. Bubba is a shot shaper. Look who has a green jacket.
Yeah,
he's
bad ball striker. Anybody who's got 2 majors can't be worth a shit at ball striking.
Okay, Grayson Huff's gonna have a blast with that. With us talking about, but like we know what we're talking about with ball striking. It's gonna, but
he still hasn't answered my question about the Pro V1 comment. I don't know what that's all about.
What was that?
Yeah, I called him out.
What'd you say?
He said Ben plays Pro V1's question mark. I was like, yeah, I do. Got a problem with that, bub?
Oh, hey, so all right there, Grayson.
He's like, yeah, I made a hole in one on a hole I don't even like. Oh.
With a 5-iron.
With a 5-iron. That's right.
Man.
All right. So we moved past Tiger and you boys were busy. Nate was baby shopping and then this other guy was losing at his member and Munoz blows it. The guy had the lead just completely.
He's going to blow it.
Yeah. He just falters. And then how about this? Since you guys weren't watching it on the last hole on the 18th, he admitted, I can't believe he admitted this during the round. He did not know that he had to hole out on 18 to tie, which meant he needed a birdie just to tie for second as well. He said he thought all he had to do was get up and down and he could tie the lead.
Gotta be a disappointing scorecard signing thing.
That is why you're sponsored by Flex Seal right there. That's
like, and the fact that he admitted that, like, when the announcers came on, they said, yeah, he didn't know he had to hole out to tie the lead. So he just decided he would try to get it up to the center of the green and two.
What, that's a fired caddy. Is what that
it's like,
is.
what are you doing, man?
That caddy is a fired
And listen,
ass.
and I hate to play devil's advocate, but what are you supposed to do? Look at every scoreboard?
Yeah, it just posted, Nate, right up above him. What the hell are you doing? It's right there on 18. Like, you're sitting in the fairway and you're watching the scoreboard.
Maybe he's too locked in. Maybe he's not a scoreboard watcher.
How about Hideki shooting 10 under today
and losing?
Slide. Who cares? He shot 10 under on Sunday. KH Lee 9 under to win. That's just like, if you go out there,
shoots 5 under and loses by 1.
It's crazy. Absolute crazy. He was very
Shopley shot 11, and he said that he thought if he shot 64, he would have a chance. Wrong.
How did Scheffler do? How did old Scotty boy do? How did
he played good?
He had a good day today.
Top 10, top 15.
He top 15.
Okay, kind of weak comparatively, but also not bad.
Yeah, he only shot 3 under today. But he
Whoa,
had
backing
probably
way
one
up.
of the
Give him like
shots of the. He had one of the shots of the tournament today where he had a chip that he let it bounce like 4 times, and all of a sudden he just grabbed and then like started trickling
Hate
towards
it
the
when
hole.
that
I thought it was
happens.
going in. It looked absolutely beautiful.
He shot 19 under to par and came in
Yeah.
315. Are you kidding me? What this course? I'm
This
sorry.
court,
It's
Greg
the
Ray-
highest
Byron,
number of birdies
we
every
love
year.
Byron Nelson.
Highest number of birdies.
Go back to Trinity Forest. This is an absolute joke. 26 under. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm saying, like, that's just what I mean. What is this, a pitch and putt? They didn't score that high, that low at freaking AU Club. I mean, come on, 26 under. That's just like, let's play somewhere else. Okay, it's Byron Nelson. Let's go to. There's got to be somewhere else.
Well,
in
that's his
Texas.
home course. They just need to redo the course. They need to lengthen it just a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, it hasn't.
Yeah,
always
let's just
been
put
there.
pins like in bunkers or something, Something
So how
fun and
about-
flirty.
How about Munoz? That was a $500,000 like mistake he made. Brain fart.
If he makes birdie,
I mean, what did he do? Like lay up on a par 4? Like, what did he do?
He had to lay up, and then like they're like,
Oh, it was a par 5.
the announcers are sitting there go, yeah, it's par 5. Announcers are like, he's got to go right at it, and he just went to the like fat part of the green, so he didn't. He thought he could 2-putt, and he honestly said he was playing for second, so he thought he could 2-putt and finish second. Wrong. 2-putt gets you in there at third.
Loser.
$500,000 it cost you, bub. $500,000.
Yep.
You know what? That
Hey, but
got
good
you
thing
right.
he didn't make double and lose like $1 million.
You know what he was
I mean-
thinking though? You know what he's
I mean,
thinking though?
It's
Flex
different if
Seals
it,
paid me 500,000. I ain't worried about this. Let's just.
And
get
I'm
this-
doing a ShamWow commercial after
Yeah.
this.
that's exactly it. I mean,
Paper
you got
towels.
somebody. You
I'm
got
getting in
somebody
a
like
boat with ShamWow on
you
the
got
bottom.
somebody like a
Flex
Spieth that doesn't need the money, a Matsuyama that doesn't really need
plug
the
my
money,
hole in the
and then you
boat with
got
a
a
shim.
you got a Munoz that's out there that needs the money, and he's like, oh, so you don't need $500,000, whatever. Well, in
Hey,
that
I
case,
I
you
would
gotta
say-
do this.
Let me tell
I
you
would say
something.
let's make a rule. Go ahead, Kyle. Then I'm
There,
gonna make
you
a
can
rule.
put a screen door on the bottom of a boat if you spray paint it. If you spackle it up
Flex
with
seal
Flex
that thing
Seal,
in there.
it'll float like a
Yep.
machine.
Listen,
I've
I
seen
would
it.
say this whole not needing the money thing, I don't think we can say that anymore because apparently Phil Mickelson owes somebody $30 million.
$1
Yeah. So, but hey, you don't need the money. You don't ever know what. loan
What's the
shark is
biggest
waiting.
bet you've ever lost? Most dollar amount, biggest bet you've ever lost.
I haven't lost that much. I've won a significant amount, but
Just a
I haven't
couple
lost that
$100
much.
for me.
I've won $720 in one round of golf from one dude,
What's the most you ever lost?
like 180 or something like that.
Yeah, I've lost a couple $100.
I did. One night,
I've never won 700 like Nate.
My buddy, we were playing blackjack and he was dealing, and we were been drinking, and like I got down like 11 or 1200, but he basically just like let me keep playing until I don't think it was ever very serious. Like I didn't feel like I was down 1100.
I think the most I ever
Last time I
lost
was down
like
30
$500.
million was
$500.
on the
Maybe
World Series of
500.
Poker app.
I'm a you know what, when it comes to gambling,
Did your wife watch this? She's gonna be so upset with you.
it was multiple years ago. Over
Multiple.
5.
Hey,
Well-
real quick, another fun little story, if you guys don't mind. Regions Tradition, my hometown tournament from Birmingham.
Yeah,
Yeehaw. Standard Bear. I was Standard Bear there several years. Walk and score, did all the fun stuff. John Daly gets disqualified for not signing his scorecard.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he was T15 after 2 rounds on Friday. He has not made very many cuts this year on the Champions Tour. T15 in great position going into the weekend. And the old 68 that he shot on Friday never got recorded because the just signature was lacking. And like when I say lacking, I mean it was gone.
It wasn't there, actually.
I mean, if you're this guy on the scores table, don't you just be like,
Hey, you didn't
You
sign
were
it.
you were
Hey, John.
talking yeah, that's the thing.
Well, somebody called John. Hey, John. Hey, John.
Hey,
Look,
hey,
That's the
John,
thing.
come here,
sign your
bud.
card. You didn't
You
sign
were
your
talking
card.
you were talking about
How does that happen?
you were talking about Grayson ripping us apart. I would like to ask like the Graysons of the world and the Blaines of the world, like, how do you not sign your scorecard? Like that's
You gotta
that's
not want
that's
to.
literally what you go to the
You
scores
know,
tent
Blaine
to
has,
do.
I think Blaine has a pretty bad story about Q
He
score.
does.
And-
That's why.
and-
That's why I'm wondering. Like, what happens? Like, do people get to talking to you and you forget, so you just hand it in? Like, what?
And then, like, what's the time frame after you turn it in?
Right.
Like, I'll
Yeah.
like.
Can you get in
go
the car and
parking
go?
lot and be
And
like,
I go,
oh,
oh
damn,
shit!
I didn't sign my
forgot that."
card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can that
Yeah.
happen? Or
Is it like once you walk out of the tent? Like, what if you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you're like, hey, can I get a ruling on this?
and the guy that's got your card sitting there like, oh, please walk away, please walk away, please walk away. Got him. He stepped out. Boom.
Daly,
See ya. DQ.
Yeah. What if he's like
Your
an
career's
umpire
over.
and he's like,
got another one. And it's
take
like
his courtesy car keys.
and it's like a statistic they keep up with
Yes.
for scores.
Or they get
How
like a
many
they get
DQs
they get like
have.
a they get like a
caught
bonus.
7
They get a-
unsigned scorecards this year.
This
He is on
year.
absolute fire.
They
Like,
got a pool back there. They're
That's-
like, oh damn Jim, he's got like 4 now.
damn, it's always a gym.
What
There's
if-
no doubt it was a gym.
What if like Daly leaves and the guy walks out and like grabs one of the autographs from the kids? He's like, let me see that. How's he sign his name? Okay, John. Okay, all right, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
you should.
you know what? That's when you give OJD a buzz. You go, hey bub, you didn't sign that card. Guess who did?
Here's my
This guy.
question.
How about
Here's
a
my
little
question.
something
Little
for the
cut.
effort? You know what I'm saying?
Is there this is another thing about golf that's so stupid. Is there a doubt that he shot what he shot? Like, do we
No, rules are rules.
Is there a doubt?
Rules.
is there a doubt that he shot what he shot?
Okay,
No.
so are we gonna start picking up balls that are on the lip now on the PGA?
Okay, that is
No,
way
that's
different.
not. That's not apples and
All the
oranges.
balls
No,
went in the hole.
No,
Like,
that's
he
not.
put-
That's not apples and oranges.
If the
You can't
ball
do
is
that,
sitting
Nate.
on the edge of the
No.
cup, are we still gonna put him out?
No, you can't
It's
do
not.
that. That's not apples and oranges.
Not
The
apples.
rule is the rule. Sign your
No.
scorecard.
But he finished the course. Like
There's been times where scores have been signed for incorrectly.
Television has literally
has
got him what his
fully
score is.
happened.
we could go to the
Fully
table.
happened.
Why can okay, all right. If that's the rules,
Masters.
then how come when you get done with some sort of scramble or some sort of tournament, you just turn it in? You ain't signing it.
Your scorecard and a scramble? No, you don't sign a scramble.
You're not
Yeah,
signing
you
a
have to
stroke
sign
play
it.
event
If you played in a state am, you'd sign your scorecard.
in a state
mean,
am, but I'm
I
talking
get
like a
it.
stroke play event at your club. You're walking up and handing your
No,
card.
we
got to
sign them at member guest. We got to sign them.
The question
Sure do.
is
Gotta sign 'em.
not whether or not you sign scorecards like in other walks of life. The question is, at that level, when there's video cameras and all this stuff, like if we know what you shot, why does it matter or not if you sign your scorecard?
That's the thing, Nate.
no.
If they can go back and they can watch in the tent, you can't take calls from the public anymore. But if they can watch in the tent, you do something illegal and call you on it, then why can't they watch in the tent when you do something legal, like score 68 and not turn it in?
Sign your scorecard. I got no sympathy for that. Now I am curious, at what point do you get kicked out? Like do they try and find you? You know, who
Me too.
failed?
I want to know the line.
Playing partners failure, John Daly failure, scoring tent guy failure,
Caddy
Who, like,
failure.
I don't think the caddy. I don't even think the caddy's in the scoring tent. I don't. Maybe he is. I don't know.
I've seen some of them where they're in there watching them. Maybe they're in there to tell them to sign it. Maybe they're in there to be like,
I want to
push
know.
up, sign it.
We
I wanna
can
know
if
at
we're
what
gonna
point.
if we're gonna get them to sign them. If not, if we're gonna use TV, that's fine. Use TV. Don't
Yeah.
have anybody sign them. But I mean, that is just gross miscompetence by somebody. Somebody missed that by just a freaking mile.
I mean, I'm with you. I just zero
Oh.
tolerance to me is lazy leadership. Zero tolerance is lazy leadership. Like let's do it, make it hard to call. Hey, did John
lazy leadership?
zero tolerance is lazy leadership?
Did you
know
read
what?
that in like a Zig Ziglar book or
No,
something?
I just
No,
made
but
it
I
up.
think that's absolutely phenomenal. I love that saying. I'm going to say that.
Let me tell you why. Because you know what it does? It makes us
where we don't have to make tough calls. anymore.
Kyle Rush, zero tolerance.
Lazy leadership.
No, there's an expectation. There's a standard. There is a standard that you need to meet. That's fine. That's fine. People will listen to this tomorrow and they will see physically and mentally how much of a dumbass you are, right?
No, Nate. The example I just gave, if they can take a look at the video and say, okay, he grounded his club, he shouldn't have done that, we're going to penalize him, then they should also be able to look at the video and go, he shot a 68, we're going to say he shot a 68, we shouldn't penalize him. Like you can't have it both ways. That's the thing. They're picking and choosing what they can review
they're
and
so
what they can
different.
overturn and
So
what they
different.
can't.
I just don't think. I mean, I just think that we should just try to make
Again,
a tough
like
call.
Kyle said, that's lazy leadership.
It's so no.
Just
it's just totally.
They're like,
it's-
hey, the ball moved and he hit it. He needs to be penalized. We saw
Well,
it on
Nate, let me
video.
ask you this.
Well,
Let me
know
ask you
what?
this.
We just saw
What-
him hole out for 68, and you're not counting that.
Here's what I want to ask. Here's what I want to ask. Did he turn in a scorecard? Period. Was the scorecard correct? That's all I care about. If he didn't sign a scorecard that was correct and turned in, and he's disqualified from a major in golf, that is the dumbest thing on the
Yes.
planet. That's the dumbest rule on the planet.
It's not fair to him.
Somebody
it's not fair
should have
to his
called him.
sponsors.
Somebody
it's
should
not
have
fair to
called
the
him.
fans.
Gosh, are
Somebody
you
should have
kidding
called him
me?
and said, you didn't sign your card. Come back and sign it real quick. You,
Yep.
you shouldn't have got far. It's Friday. You couldn't have got far. It's Friday. You made the cut.
No, you don't.
Like-
you don't get a free pass because somebody didn't do their job. And I like I said, we got a lot of we don't know everything about this situation, but you don't get a free pass because it's a major. You've been signing scorecards for 30 years. For 30 years. It's like putting your seatbelt on. It's like waking up in the morning. It's like
Okay.
opening your eyes. It's
I'm
like
glad.
turning
I'm
on
glad
the
you
shower.
bring this up.
It
'cause
is
of
it is the epitome of what you have done every single day for 30 years of your life.
All right, you ready
don't
for
get a
this?
free pass.
You ready for this?
Don't get a free pass.
All right, you ready for this?
Go ahead with your stupid ass comment.
All right, it's not a comment. It's just a question. Somebody comes on the lot to buy a car. You just going to let them drive off without signing that paperwork? You're going to call them and go, hey, bub, you got to get back here and sign that before we're able to let you drive it off.
Yeah, I tell them to go back and sign it. There's no
Exactly. You're
disqualification
going
when-
to call them and tell them to come back and sign it.
A car lot and a PGA Tour event are not the same thing. I don't know what the rule is, but clearly
You just
there's a
compared
rule.
it to a tap-in.
Clearly
to
there's
that.
a rule.
Oh, come on.
There's somehow he got disqualified. They didn't just disqualify him for shits and giggles.
I mean, I'm just all I know is he
No.
got
Let's
He's been-
ask
disqualified.
Blaine.
I don't know.
Let's call Boo Weekly.
He's been arrested in the state of Alabama. Boo, by the way, he posted on Instagram today, and he
Yeah.
looks phenomenal.
Yeah, and so
He looks
So did
svelte.
she. So she
Yeah.
said.
He looks
who's the guy that
svelte.
works out that we interviewed down in his workout room?
Stallings.
Stalling.
Call Scott Stallings. Text him. Call Grayson.
Oh wow, boo. Nice.
Yeah, Boo's
Is that a
looking
little
good.
concert? Is he at a little concert?
Yeah.
Jamie Johnson?
I just
Yes.
think right now we're arguing over something that we don't know the full story on, but the rules
I'm just
are
going
the
to say
rules.
this. If the only reason he got disqualified after, if his scorecard was incorrect, okay, that's another conversation. He didn't turn in the scorecard. That's another conversation. If everything was correct and the only thing that was left off was his signature and he got disqualified from a major, like that's pretty dumb. I'm sorry.
It is.
Let me
So
see
stupid.
A lot of hard, lot of ground to go to get that back to where it makes sense to me.
All right. So now, before we continue to prove Nate wrong, this week, PGA Championship, boys, is
Yes.
Spieth the favorite. Came in second, playing well. He's won a tournament as of late. Is he the guy that we got to pull for as far as this weekend is concerned?
I mean, I think it's Scotty Scheffler until he just doesn't do
I
it.
completely
Yeah.
agree with you.
It's got to be Scotty Scheffler until he just can't do it anymore.
I mean, he still shot 19 today.
yeah,
He wasn't
like-
that. I mean, or this weekend, not today, but he shot 19 this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Spieth did play good, and he's been playing good, and he plays good even when he doesn't putt well. So, I
But
mean,
can
I
we
think,
can we compare this tournament, as you called it, a pitch and putt? Can we compare this tournament to what they're about to deal with, though?
I don't think so. I've
Yeah.
heard some horror stories about this place. Like it's going like 4 or 5 under may win it. Like it's
One of the best comments that Spieth had all weekend was when somebody asked him, because he made an incredible, not up and down, but he made an incredible par from basically the right side behind a tree, had to take an abbreviated swing. And somebody had asked him in the press conference, they were like, I mean, is that kind of a shot that you practice? And his comment was something, I'm just paraphrasing here. He was like, I've been doing it all year. So yeah, really had to hit out some bad spots. So I was kind of used to it.
that's good. That's
So
good
that was-
stuff.
That was pretty phenomenal.
Daly has pulled the unsigned scorecard stunt in 1998 at the St. Jude Classic. Shot 74, broke a club, walked off the golf course.
Okay, that's
threw
a
his
different.
putter- threw-
That's
threw his putter
different.
in the
That
pond.
was when
Hang on.
wait,
on.
that's different though.
Do I
because
sound like
that
I'm
was-
done?
No, you
I sound
can't
like I'm
use
done?
that
Keep
example.
going. Just
because
keep going. Keep
He
going.
entered rehab right after that. That was
Keep
the
going.
part
Oh,
where
okay.
he,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Just keep
10-4.
going.
Let's see. He double bogeyed double bogeyed his 16th hole, and he 4-putted for a double bogey on his last hole of Friday, and apparently just stormed off. So maybe he's got a little history of it, because guess what? Let's remember who we're talking about. We're not talking about the choir boy. We're talking about John Dadgum Daly, okay? We're talking about the beer drinking, stomach pumping, cigarette smoking, not giving a shit in Hooters parking lot hanging out John Daly.
Nate, that is my dream partner. You just shut your face right now. Do not go any further with this.
Yeah, but each time, well, how did he finish? He finished his second round. He did. Now, I'll say this.
Yeah. I just told you how he finished.
No, he finished his second round. He finished his second round. He shot
on the front nine.
He did finish on the front nine. Are you
He had
positive?
2 doubles in the last 3 holes. I'm reading the article.
Okay, so then it's very
Teed off on
possible.
10.
That's what I'm saying. If he just left the course in a rage, then sure, he's disqualified.
I think the point we're making is that the only way you don't sign your scorecard is if you don't even show up.
No, that's not
And
the
maybe
point
this
I'm
is what
making.
we should have started.
Or he just went in and flipped it.
He doesn't even go to the tent, or like you said, he goes in, throws the scorecard, busts out.
No. Now, if that's what happened,
If that's the case, then he's DQing
Because
himself.
if you go in there and you go through the scores with everybody, and you just it's just the one thing you didn't do, you don't sign it. That guy runs out and tells
But
you,
that's
right?
happened.
That guy runs out and be like, "Hey, sorry."
No, that's happened.
That's I want
happened.
clarification. Does that happen?
I'm curious.
Yeah,
because like
That's what I'm saying.
the guy at the table's job is not let you leave until everything is handled. So now that I think about this more, now that I see about this history with Johnny D,
if he left the course, then you kind of give yourself
there's
up
a precedent.
You kind of gave yourself up to it. I mean, he shot 74, 72, so he was 2 over. He was pretty far back.
He was tied for 16th.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was tied for 16th.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
even after the 2 doubles. I mean, so
he was up there in
before the
top
2
20.
doubles, he's probably like scaring the deadgum lead.
Well,
little fun fact for those of you not from the Auburn area. John Daly was arrested in the McDonald's parking lot just off of South College when he was here playing in a celebrity golf tournament. Mark Will's celebrity golf tournament.
That's funny. I remember that actually.
Have you guys ever been arrested?
I'm pleading the 5th.
I've never been arrested.
Okay. Gotcha.
I came close once, but I've never been arrested.
Yeah. Should have.
I should have been arrested. 100%.
My father watches this.
I should have been arrested a couple of times, but I weaseled my way out of it. All right, we're done. We're done for tonight. We're back. Enjoyed it.
Like Dadbod golf pot arrested, like that kind of prison.
No, like I was never.
You heard it here first. Phil Mickelson is going to prison.
I mean, you could be all over that. You could be all over.
It's either that or he wakes up with a horse.
This is not all coming from an interview where he made some egregious comments about some sick individuals.
Yeah.
It's not even in
deeper.
Today's cancel culture.
It's deeper, much deeper. And I wouldn't be surprised if you're right.
Washington Commanders.
What you said. Yep.
Wednesday, Would You Rather Wednesday, and we're probably going to have a little bit of bet. It's probably maybe like a betting type show where we talk a little bit about the PGA Tour odds and PGA Championship odds. Have some fun with it. Appreciate you guys listening. Once again, tonight's episode is brought to you by Bet Online, and we will be back on Wednesday. Dadbod Golf Pod. Always stroking. Losing to people that get a lot of strokes.
Man, what a show.
That was a great show.
I was really just trying to mention the John Daly thing, but that turned into just an excellent discussion amongst friends.
It really did.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Kyle's barking at spiders.
That was girthy.
Kyle, you need to call pest control because there is a monstrous frog in your room.
That's good.
Call the exterminator. Call him right now.
So, dude, we got to start going on the road now. We got to go start going on the road and playing.
When we team it up at the Lynx farm, out the farm.
Yeah, we do need to. Yeah,
let's call it the farm.
Out at the farm. We need
I
to
don't,
get
think I,
soon.
can, I
Give me at least 2 weeks on that so we can have the road to recovery here at the home.
Now we did. I
Yeah.
did. You guys can double check the website. They are punching soon-ish. So I think at this point we probably shouldn't have to wait. I'd give it a little while after the punch.
That's a good point.
Nate, with
It
all
is-
this
it's on their
happening,
website.
is Thursday still going to be your day that you can go?
Yes, I cannot play this Thursday, but Thursday.
No, I can't either. That's like Lori's prep day before Friday surgery. So, so let's
Do they
look
have
at
a
a couple.
calendar?
Do I have a calendar?
Does Farm Leagues have a calendar?
Yeah, I think the last time I looked at their tee times, you just go through and pick the day, but they did have on there somewhere the punch days.
That's
I
what I'm
think
looking
it's-
for. I want to look at punch
I think it's
days.
coming up really soon, actually. So if we
Listen,
wait like a month,
Our other set of stations is up in Silicaga. If I can get us some trade, we may have to play it on punch day. How about that?
there we go.
They have to.
I mean, if they've punched recently and we get free golf, we may have to just deal with it.
You have stations. Nice.
They probably still roll well.
Yeah, the owner is that's where his group of stations.
I need to
is.
go up to Clanton, pick up a vehicle soon.
Oh,
Oh,
McKinnon.
if you do that, we need to go play Prattville.
Or
Did I say Clanton? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do.
Yep.
Just go pick up Daddy's Tundra in the morning and then swing on over to the Senator that afternoon.
Yep.
The judge.
Well, we got to play the judge because we got to do the top 10.
No,
It's
gotta
a
play the
top
judge.
10.
no.
We got to play
we've
the
all
judge.
played the judge. The
Well, then
Senator's
we
way
play it.
better.
I've
Well,
never
then-
played the judge.
I'll go 36 and
Then we play
and both.
36. Yeah.
Because the judge is the same golf course you played everywhere else. The Senator,
Yes.
you won't play
The
another
judge.
course like it.
Let me tell you
I've
why.
played the center. I'll play
Let me
both.
tell you why.
I've never played the judge. I'll play the center.
Let me tell you why the judge is up there, and Nate can attest to this. And this is going to really not do well for people that are watching YouTube that really want to help us out. It's the first hole. That's the only reason that it's ranked up there.
And then it's
That's
forgettable
it.
after that.
Yep.
And then it's just a RTJ golf course.
Yes.
But
Like-
the Senator to me is like
Nate's right.
you don't
The
get to play
Senator's
courses
great.
like that.
Even the legislator is great because that's a shot shaper course. The legislator is,
Yeah,
but the
Senator is
judge
more
is
of a ball striking
the
course.
judge. They knew that the judge was going to be the course that everybody wanted to play because it overlooks the river on hole 1. So that's what they're putting everybody out on.
Yeah, and it's awesome. The first hole is as
It
cool
is.
as it gets. It's tough,
phenomenal.
but then after that, it's just RTJ
Pillow
golf.
fight after that.
Yes.
Just take.
I
and I
like
feel like
that
every
tournament,
RTJ
but-
course in Alabama is like sort of the same.
That's
Well,
I can.
they all got the same designer, Nate.
I know. I'm just saying. I mean, you
Yeah.
go up to Muscle Shoals or you go to Greenville, Alabama. I think
No,
Gadsden.
Greenville's different.
I've
Greenville's
been to
different.
Greenville. I played
With
one of the
the-
courses at Greenville.
They got
Is
the
it
thing-
Shadow Silver Lakes? Silver Lakes?
no. Greenville has got the 27 holes, so you could be playing 9 on one and 9 on another, and then the next day you'd be playing 9 on one and 9 on the It's only got 27 holes,
Yeah.
so they
Ross
don't
Bridge
have.
is a great track, though.
No, it is not.
Holy
Love Ross
cow!
Bridge.
No,
Don't
it's
listen.
not.
No,
Come
it's
on.
not. No,
Come on, Ben.
Oxmoor Valley across the street is better than it for the money. I'm telling you.
Well, I'm talking not. We're not talking about for the money. We're talking about better. in
Ridge or
general.
Valley?
The Ridge is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Valley's not a bad little course, though.
I'm a big Ridge.
You go
guy.
downhill in the first one, and then it's kind of flat. It's nice.
Ross Bridge is
That's textbook Valley.
Let me tell you, lived up to its name there, bud.
I like playing on the Ridge.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go. This has been fun. We will be back soon. So love y'all. Have a good
Catch
day.
you
Have a
later
good-
there, bad guy.
All right, bye.